Genius at work, eh? Can barely turn the camera on. No genius at this channel. Where are we all? G'day guys, Aussie Marky with you again. Just wanted to do a quick video on lanyards and the use of them. And before I get into this, I just want to give credit to Kyley Harris over at CKC Knives, his channel Knives and Stuff. It's where I first learnt this bit about the lanyards, so I'm going to show you guys. I don't think Kyley probably invented it, but he must have probably learnt it from someone. But the reason I'm doing this video is just to kind of pass on that knowledge, but I just like to give credit for where I found it, and that's where I found it. I'll put a link to Kyley's channel down below. If you're not a subscriber and you're into knives, you should be, so get over and check it out. So lanyards is an interesting topic to me, and I never thought a lot about it, but as I say, when I saw Kyley's video, it really changed the way I looked at it, and I've tested his ideas, or the ideas I learnt from there, probably not, as I mentioned, his ideas, and they work. Now, most people, when they use a lanyard, will just come in nice and close, simply slip their hand through like that, and grip the knife. Now, normally the lanyard would be a little bit shorter than I've got this set up, so I'll just shorten that up quickly to what it would be for a person doing it that way. Sorry guys, I should have done this before, bear with me. Usual amount of preparation. So, your hand slips through and just holding it like so. Most people set their lanyards up like this. What's wrong with that? Well, I'll show you. Now, when I show you what this demonstration, I'm going to hold the knife out to one side, but I'll be turned side on, and you'll see why I'm holding it off to one side from me in a moment. Obviously, if you were using a knife normally, you'd be probably cutting straight down or hacking. In this case, this is a K-bar kukri machete. You'd be hacking down in front of you. So if you lost control of the handle, the knife would be in the line of your body. But I'm going to have it out here, and you'll see why. So if we're hacking away, and I lose grip on the handle, watch where the knife goes. Let's watch that again. If it was here, I let it go, it's going to end up pointing pretty much into my abdomen. That's a larger blade knife. A smaller blade knife, of course, is going to have the same effect. It's going to pendulum back. So I'll just undo that knot, because as I say, to use this the other way, you actually need, I just have to undo it. It's a little bit tricky with the weight of the blade on there. You actually need to do this the other way, have the lanyard set up just a little bit longer. So you need to, when you're setting your lanyards up, obviously figure that out. I'll just demonstrate that same thing with a straight blade knife. I've got a RTAC 2. This is set up long. I'm not going to adjust this one because obviously it's going to take too long, but just to demonstrate the same principles involved. And again, if I hold it here like so, let it go, see there, it's probably not particularly healthy. In an instance, if you were in a rough terrain or situation, you fell, and in falling you let go of the knife, as you might instinctively do to arrest your fall, I don't think that would be a particularly good thing to fall on. So, what to do? Okay, as mentioned, these are set up just a little bit longer, and the reason is, here's how you're meant to use it. Thumb goes through like so. You wrap the lanyard over the top of your hand, bring your hand back over, and you're gripping the blade. This is set up just a little bit looser. I've got these set up so that if I've got my gloves on that I use sometimes in the bush, I can still use my lanyard. Okay, so that's how you do it. I'll show you that again. Thumb goes through, over the top, and grip the knife. What's the difference? What happens when you lose it? Watch. Say again. Rather than the knife swinging back towards you, the knife swings out and away from you. Now the other good thing about that is, if again you're in a situation where maybe you're sliding or whatever down some incline and you want to ditch the knife, you want to get rid of it completely because you're in some real trouble, you've only really got to get your thumb out, and you can separate yourself from that knife if it's safer for you to do that. Very hard to do that if you're tumbling and it's set up like that. Basically, whether you want to get rid of that knife or not, it's coming with you wherever you go. The other thing with lanyards that I like to do, I actually am moving away from lanyards. To be honest, I think sometimes it's a lot safer not to have them on. The way I like to fix them on is sort of a part-time basis, if you like. If you can see that there, the way that's set up, the way this one, fortunately the hole on the pommel of this RTAC 2 is big enough to allow me to do this, is instead of just having the lanyard, and I'll show you that other one in a moment, we double it up at the end point there, push that through, like so, and then I can just quickly and easily fit that lanyard should I want to use it. If I don't want to use it, I want to get it off that knife, it's gone, which is usually the way they sit. That lanyard normally just lives in the pouch on the sheath in case I choose to use it. As you can see with something like this one, where you can't fit 2 links through, you'd have to undo that knot and everything. It's a little bit harder. In actual fact, this lanyard won't be staying on here. I just put it on for the demonstration. This one normally doesn't have a lanyard on it. So just be careful with using lanyards. There's the theory out there that, you know, using a lanyard makes your knife safer, and I can understand that in some situations. If you had people around you when you were working or hacking your way through some scrub or bush or whatever, that you don't want it to you know, fly out of your hand and impact them, that would make sense to me. It also makes sense if you're in a situation where to drop your knife would be to lose your knife, possibly over a river, that sort of situation. But they can also be dangerous if they're not used the right way, I suspect. So again, we'll just show you that again. Thumb through your lanyard, wrap over the hand, hold onto there, and basically that way, if you do lose your knife, it swings out and away. It's not going to come back and hammer you there, because you don't want that. So again, thanks very much to Kyley for passing that knowledge along to me. It's certainly been really helpful to me, and I'm hoping that me passing along will be useful to someone else out there. Stay safe, stay sharp, and take care of yourselves. Bye for now.